Matt Sundin started his career with the Quebec Nordiques before being traded to the Toronto Maple Leafs, where he led the franchise for 13 seasons, which included 2 runs to the conference finals. When he retired, he was the Leafs' all-time leading point getter and goal scorer, and it all culminates tonight when he becomes an official member of the Hockey Hall of Fame. We're going to find out what Matt Sundin meant to his team, his teammates, and the city of Toronto. Doug, being a former Leaf captain yourself, how was Matt able to handle it so well, all the pressure of being a captain in this market like Toronto?
You absorb it. You don't walk away from it. You don't hide away from it. You absorb it and you take on that pressure each and every night, and that's what Matt's did.
I think just his personality. He is a really low-key guy and quiet guy away from the rink. He just goes about his business, and I think that's what made him a great captain. He was always composed and always in control.
Always led by example. Was the first guy in the weight room after games. Working hard on the ice, and always made everyone feel like part of the team, whether you were a call-up, a fourth liner, or a rookie coming in. He always opened his arms to everyone, and that was his biggest attribute.
Sundin's former Leaf teammates couldn't speak more highly about what he meant to them both on and off the ice.
Well, I was a pretty fiery guy, and he was a calming influence on me. He was always there to grab me by the arm and say, "Whoa, Tux, relax, calm down. Everything's gonna be fine." And you need leaders like that understand personalities, and he knew all the personalities in our dressing room.
I knew Matt's pretty much. We spent more time than my own family with him. So dinners and breakfasts every road trip, sitting next to each other and playing in the bus, and so you get to know somebody so well that you know what to expect of each other. So we had a special bond for sure.
Matz was able to do things on the ice that set him apart from the rest, and like all great players, he always wanted the puck on his stick.
The sheer power and strength that he showed carrying the puck. I think that's the one thing. He always wanted the puck early in his zone. He was always yelling for it. If he didn't get it by our blue line, he was yelling for it. So he was one of those guys that always wanted the puck, and he used to just tell me I'll meet you at the net kind of thing.
If you're a fan of Matt Sundin, it's hard to argue with Brian McCabe about the former Leaf captain's most memorable moment.
Definitely his 500th goal. I was on the ice for that hat trick, shorthanded. The ovation he got after that goal was something I'll always carry with me.
Sometimes Sundin didn't get the respect he deserved as the backbone of the franchise, but his teammates truly recognized how great of a leader he was.
He was always there to stand up for his teammates and his guys in the locker room. We could play a bad game in the middle of February, and he was the first guy out there to talk to the media, and it says a lot about his character. He's a compassionate and understanding person. I think he was a guy that always talked about his teammates first as opposed to himself.
Wonderful person, very generous human being, and a great captain. So we're all very proud of his accomplishments, and it's nice to be here tonight to share it with him.
Well, he'll always be leading scorer all time for the Maple Leafs, and he'll be remembered as one of the great, if not the greatest, Leaf ever.
Matz wasn't available to talk to us tonight, but you heard it best from some of his former teammates and good friends, just how much he meant to the team and to the city of Toronto. And when you think of the greatest athletes in the history of Toronto sports, Matt Sundin will forever be in that conversation. I'm Anthony Bruno for High School Sports Zone.